So if you guys are aware, Joker, the first Joker was one of my favorite movies. I think Joaquin Phoenix just did so unbelievably well as the Joker, and he really let us look into a fantastic origin story, I'm gonna say, for the Joker. And the Joker itself, as a character, is not the greatest narrator, right? We've heard that many, many, many times. So you kind of see that throughout the movie. You kind of question about whether or not what you're seeing is actually happening, because there's been altercations here and there where he's kind of imagining things in his head, so he's not the best storyteller. But ultimately, it was a fantastic fucking movie, and I highly recommend it to anybody who hasn't seen it for some odd reason, although I'm sure a lot of you have. But now, with that being said, this second movie has me quite a bit worried. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not only is the movie a musical, but they're gonna be focusing on Harley Quinn for the majority of the movie, supposedly. And the person who's playing Harley Quinn is not exactly the best actress in the world, and that has to be Lady Gaga. So Lady Gaga is going to be playing Harley Quinn, and we have some first time pictures of her being Harley Quinn, courtesy of Den of Geeks. So it says Joker 2 set photos deliver first look at Lady Gaga's Harley Quinn costume. We finally have our first look at Lady Gaga in her costume. So it says the next Joker movie is deep into production now, filming across Los Angeles, New Jersey, and New York City. It's in the Big Apple that we're finally getting our first look at Lady Gaga's Harley Quinn costume and makeup, thanks to quite a few photos leaked from the set. Unsurprisingly, the Jokerverse takes on the classic Batman villain, has a slightly more stripped down, grounded look. You likely won't get Lady Gaga running around Gotham City in a full on red, black, and white motley in this movie, but the costume does at least retain the character's original color scheme introduced in the Batman the Animated Series. You can check out the pictures below. So this picture right here is the first look at Harley Quinn via Lady Gaga. And honestly, like, yeah, it's pretty basic. I'm not buying her as Harley Quinn as much as Margot Robbie. Like, Margot Robbie really just embodied Harley Quinn, in my opinion. I think she's one of the best Harley Quinns we've ever had for a long time. Not only just by looks, but personality as well. And Lady Gaga, for me, is just not it. I just don't buy her as Harley Quinn. Maybe I have to see more. It's probably too early to judge right now. I do like the contrast that's going on here. That is a great red top with the black and white, obviously the diamonds. I think it looks very, very good in terms of the color scheme and the contrast. But the overall outfit and just her overall look, I'm not buying it. I don't know why. I'm just not buying Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn. And there's some more pictures over here where you showcase more of her, basically like her entire outfit. And I know people are gonna show for Lady Gaga. Okay, Lady Gaga is Lady Gaga, right? So they're gonna show for her. They're gonna say she's a queen. They're gonna say she is Harley Quinn. Yes, absolutely, fantastic, slay it, queen. But I just am not. I'm just not buying it. I'm sorry, I'm not buying it. You have some more pictures here where she's surrounded by police and she's showing they're showing kind of like the camera focusing on her face a little bit. I guess this is going to be more of her origin story as well, how she came to view the Joker and whatnot, and kind of go from there. So it says Gaga's Harley dons minimal eye makeup and red lipstick for the look, complemented by long bleached hair and what looks like a safety pin as an earring. The character ties the look together with a black and white checkered blouse, red jacket, black skirt, and patterned stockings. It's certainly a departure from DC's other big screen Harley Quinn, played by Margot Robbie in Suicide Squad, Birds of Prey, and The Suicide Squad. The fact that the film is allegedly a musical should help separate Gaga's take on the character from the DCEU version even further. Well, I mean, you don't really need the musical to separate the two. Margot Robbie and Lady Gaga are two totally different people, okay? I don't know, you guys get what I'm saying. Margot Robbie is just light years ahead of Lady Gaga, and ultimately, I think her personality fits what Harley Quinn is trying to do more than Lady Gaga. Obviously, Lady Gaga is known to be pretty damn crazy and disgusting at sometimes, but ultimately, whether she can play a Harley Quinn, I'm not really sold yet. But again, it might be too early to tell. Who knows? I can't make that judgment right now. But I don't like what I'm seeing so far. And again, finding out that it's a musical was almost an immediate turnoff for me. I couldn't even stomach the idea of it being a musical. I don't mind musicals. I've liked some musicals. Obviously, Grease is one of my favorite movies of all time, and that's an old musical. But still, I just don't think the Joker should have been a musical, man. Like I can't get over that idea. It says, while we can't say exactly what's happening in the scene beyond being filmed at NYC, we can make an educated guess. Judging from the GCPD officers surrounding and escorting Gaga's Harley down courthouse steps filled with demonstrators holding up picket signs, it seems a crowd has gathered to protest outside of Arthur Fleck's trial. One protester is holding up a Joker Marry Me sign, while others brandish crosses and cites. Unsurprisingly, many are wearing clown makeup. It seems clear that even though Arthur's in custody, the unrest sparked by his actions in the first film persists in Gotham City in the sequel, with Harley as one of his biggest defenders, hyping up the crowd as she's escorted out by police. But then you also have an interesting detail here, and I almost guarantee they're gonna go with this, but let's just see. It's just a rumor for now, obviously, but if it's in the pictures, then this character must be in there. It says one interesting detail was captured from inside an extras tent, a protest sign that reads Dent is a clown. The Dent in question is very likely Harvey Dent, who will one day be transformed into the criminal mastermind known as Two-Face. But in Joker, the second movie, it's more likely he's the Gotham City District Attorney who is prosecuting Arthur for his crimes. Whether that case will lead to Harvey's transformation or if it's just a fun Easter egg remains to be seen. We've yet to hear who's been cast as the character, although Brendan Gleeson, Jacob Laughlin, and Harry Lottie have all joined the sequel in undisclosed roles. So I wouldn't be surprised if they do bring Harvey Dent. I mean, Harvey Dent is one of those characters that is just notorious when it comes to the Batman movies, right? Or at least the Batman universe. He's notorious for being in the movies. Like, people love Harvey Dent. People love Two-Face. They love his origin story. And I wouldn't be surprised if they're going to bring about his origin story in this movie. But it's going to be weird, man, to go from a regular movie to a musical. And then if you come up with a third movie, is it going to be a musical or a regular movie? I'm not quite sure which is going to be. I would almost guarantee that it'll probably end up being a regular movie. So again, it's quite confusing. I don't know why they decided to go with a musical. It's quite strange, and I wish they would have just stuck to a regular style movie. And if you wanted to add maybe one song in there to be a little eccentric, then okay, that's fine. But to make an entire movie a musical, I don't know why they decided to do that, man. It's just a little weird to me. Now, if you see here, if you look at some of the signs, you see a sign here that says Dent is a clown. If you guys notice that right here with my mouse, Dent is a clown. And then if you go down, there's actually another sign that says Harvey Dent is a clown right here. If you guys see that, justice system equals Joker. Arthur Fleck killed on the Murray show, free the Joker. So everybody's obviously on the Joker's side. There's only a couple who probably aren't. You see a bunch of people wearing clown makeup. So it basically starts off where the last movie ended, because at the last movie, Joker just created so much chaos that Gotham City just completely went nuts, and that's how the last movie ended. And he basically started sowing the seeds of chaos and destruction within the city. And that's basically his origin story as how he became the Joker. It was a great movie. It really was. It says videos from the set have also made their way online. The footage shows both Harley making her way down the courthouse steps and ensuing the protest. Let's check out this video and see what it says. Let's see. So she's obviously like being escorted out. She's obviously being escorted out. Okay. So it really isn't much to go by, honestly. It doesn't seem like much that you can really go off of. But again, this is going to be something that is going to be interesting to see. I don't know how they're going to transform this fucking thing into a musical, but all I know is I really love the original one. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to give this movie a chance simply because the first one was so good. But if I'm telling you, if I'm disappointed hardcore by this movie, you guys will definitely know in a video. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy, and if you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.